some way become this advice giver for any artist trying to get in the music game. Now, to be fair, Blueface, I guess technically you could consider him a successful new artist, right? He's been able to make a lot of money with that record. But when you start getting into like how you should create music, we saw him get into it with Meek Mill's artist a couple weeks ago, and now he's giving advice to Instagram influencer Shiggy. I think he's starting to push it. Blueface and Shiggy were out in public somewhere, I'm guessing on the West Coast, and Blueface gave Shiggy some advice about his career, and he pretty much told him, your music career will never take off the ground. Check it out.
Listen, if you're a comedian, and you try to jump in the rap lane, it's not going to work out the way you think it's going to work out. Just because you got 4 million followers, 5 million followers, some people follow you because you're a comedian. So once you try to rap, they're not going to take it serious.
And so pretty much Blueface was saying IG comedians who make music, y'all are not taken serious as artists. I have an opinion on that shortly. But somebody who I guess fits the criteria of a comedian, not an IG comedian. Duval's been a comedian way before Instagram. But Duval, y'all remember Duval had the big record, Smile, Smile, I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you, nigga. Y'all told me to stop with the same.
That's a hit.
I'm gonna chill out, I promise. Duval had the big record last year as well. Probably around the same time Tatiana was on fire as well. Duval hopped on his social media account to kind of combat what Blueface said. Duval was like, the joke's actually on you, Blueface. I was able to get a #1 record, being an Instagram comedian who did music, right? So now let's go back to Blueface, who responded to Duval.
Little Duval has entered the chat. Little Duval's song did not go platinum.
Hey.
Crip it did, so it wasn't even all that. It was a nice little viral moment.
Your song
like
wouldn't all that.
Your song ain't all that.
Right resources and utensils.
At all.
I actually fucked with the song. The song was funny as hell.
Your song funny as hell.
Comedy.
Your song pure comedy.
Smile, bitch. Smile, bitch. Living my best life. You feel me? That's why we went. They didn't make no hardcore song, no trap song.
So what?
You fucking your hoe.
The biggest artists with biggest hits, the biggest hits don't have, they not trap songs. Michael Jackson didn't make trap songs, nigga.
Yeah, can I just give my 2 cents here on this story? I didn't realize Blueface thought he was like the lyricist of all lyricists. Literally, when Blueface got in the game, the joke was he can't stay on beat. I've never heard a verse from Blueface where he's on beat the entire verse. Never in my life. I've never heard a 16 straight through where Blueface fails to catch up with the beat. That's actually become his thing that he can't stay on beat. And the Bust Down Tatiana record was cool and did his thing for Blueface. But let's be clear. In no world do I believe the Tatiana record is better than Duval's Smile, bitch. Smile, bitch, I'm living my best life. He had Snoop Dogg on that joint. I think Smile, bitch, was a better record than Blueface's joint.
Right.
That's my opinion. Again, will I look at either of these records as one of the top records of this decade? Hell no. But I don't believe Blueface is in the position to be calling out Duval's record. A lot of people will say Duval's, to this point, his musical career, though he is a comedian, that's where he makes his bread at, the bulk of it. A lot of people would say that Duval's career has been better than Blueface's thus far musically. I didn't realize Blueface thought he was at the point where he could give out advice to other artists or tell them how to move and tell them what's not going to happen for them. And to call out Shiggy, and I know a lot of times artists, that when they see Shiggy out in public, they like to clown him. But when Blueface was serious as a heart attack, I didn't realize Blueface thought he was at the point in his career to be giving out advice, to be calling out other comedians, whatever you want to call them, to be telling them what they can or cannot do musically. I'm sorry, Blueface, up until this point, you have been a one-hit wonder. I don't hear any other records from you spinning in rotation anywhere, any club, any radio station, on no playlist, nowhere.
Nowhere.
Fam, you better enjoy this ride.
Right.
Because in my opinion, your career thus far is nothing different than an Instagram comedian that's caught one record.
Yeah.
Just my perspective. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment box below.
Preach.
Blueface believes
Preach.
IG comedians who try to turn into musicians,
Preach.
they don't have a chance in hell. No one takes them serious. I'm not saying he's wrong about that. But I'm saying, Blueface, you kind of came up with the gimmick record too. The Bust Down Tatiana was a
Exactly.
that people thought the dance to go with it that I never could do. I don't believe there are a lot of people taking Blueface seriously as a rapper either.